I thought I might find you here. You were quiet after training today. Worry not. This is not a scolding. I am only saying I noticed. Here. It's tea. Careful though. It is still warm. I certainly would know. I've already burned my tongue on mine. A flame Hashira defeated by tea. Do not tell anyone. You look troubled today. Not physically tired, but troubled. You carry the look of someone who's trying to fight a battle that no one else can see. So I was right. You do not have to explain all of it. Not if the words are still tangled up. Some things are hard to say out loud because the moment we say them, the weight they carry can feel as if it comes crushing down on us even more. But keeping them locked up can sometimes make them feel even heavier. So, let me sit with you for a while. With just this fire and the two of us. There are demons with claws and teeth. Those are simple. Terrible, yes, but simple. You see them, you know where they stand, and you know where to place your blade. But demons inside your own heart, those are more complicated. They do not always attack outright or announce themselves. Sometimes they only whisper. They wait until you are alone, and then they use your own voice against you. You should have been stronger. You should have known better. You are falling behind. You're too much trouble. Cruel things, and very convincing, especially when you're tired. But listen to me. Having those thoughts does not mean they are telling the truth. It means you are hurting. And it means something in you needs care. That is all. You are not broken because pain found a way to speak to you. Here. Come here a little closer to the fire. There. Let us start with something simple. This is not a foe that you can defeat all at once. Just breathe. Not like we do in training. Just breathe like you are reminding yourself that your body, that you are safe in this moment. In and out. Again. Good. When the mind is loud, the body often believes that there is danger close by. So we show it otherwise. Your feet are on the floor. The fire is warm. You're holding a delicious cup of tea. And I am here right beside you. Nothing is, and nothing can chase you here. And if your thoughts insist otherwise, then let them speak for a moment. Do not chase them away, but do not bow to them either. Just hear them and say, I know you're there. Though saying it out loud, that does sound strange, does it not? I understand. When a thought hurts, most people either run from it or wrestle with it until they're exhausted. But sometimes the bravest thing is to stop pretending that you do not hear it. Name it. That one is fear. That one is guilt. That one is shame. That one is loneliness. See? A moment ago, it was just a monster in the dark. Now it has a name, and with it, a shape. And anything with a shape can be faced. It cannot always be beaten immediately, but it can be faced. You said it feels like guilt. Yes. Guilt is difficult. It can be useful. It shows us that we want to do better. And it can even point us towards something we need to repair. But guilt that only circles the same wound again and again, there's no wisdom in that. That is punishment. And you do not need to keep punishing yourself to prove that you care. I know. That is easier for me to say than it is for you to believe. Still, it is true. If you did something wrong, learn from it. Make it right where you can. Carry the lesson forward, but do not build a home in the moment that you regret. You are not meant to live there. And fear. Fear does not make you a coward. It means something matters to you. And a person with nothing to protect would not tremble at the thought of losing it. The goal is not to become someone who never feels fear. That kind of person does not exist. And if they did, I am not sure I would trust them. No. The goal is to decide what you will do when fear is still sitting beside you. That is courage, not a lack of fear. A choice made in spite of it. You have done that before. Do not shake your head. You have. I've seen it. You keep showing up even when your heart is heavy. You keep trying even when doubt makes you feel every step is foolish. You are kinder to others than you are to yourself, which is something we will have to work on. And yes, I said we. You did not think I would let you train alone through this, did you? When I was younger, I thought strength had to look bright all the time. That it had to be steady, certain, untouched by grief. But that is not how people work. Even a strong flame bends to the wind, and a sword cannot stay sharp if it is never cared for after battle. Why would your heart be any different? Tell me something. If a friend came to you with the same thoughts that you are having now, would you call them a burden? No, of course you would not. You would sit with them, you would listen, you would tell them that they were not alone. So why would your heart deserve less kindness than theirs? I know. It's hard. Being gentle with yourself can feel unnatural when you are used to treating yourself like an enemy. But you are not the enemy. The pain itself is not the enemy either. Not always. Sometimes pain is just a messenger with trembling hands. It is trying to tell you that something needs care. The real danger is when you start believing that pain is all you are. It is not. You are more than the worst thing that you think about yourself. You are more than your mistakes that you keep replaying in your mind. You are more than the fear that wakes you up at night. You are still here. You are learning and trying to move forward, and that does count for something. Allow me to give you something practical. Not a cure, but a way through the next moment. When those thoughts return, do not ask, how do I defeat this forever? That is far too much. Ask, what is the next thing I can do? What is the next kind act that I can accomplish? One breath, one step forward, one choice that says, I am still here. That is how you take ground back. Not all at once, piece by piece. You are not failing because this is hard. Hard things feel hard. That sounds obvious, does it not? But people forget. They struggle. And then they blame themselves for struggling, as if pain is only acceptable when it is neat and quiet. Your pain does not have to be neat. You only have to keep it from letting it turn you cruel. Cruel to others, and cruel to yourself. Suffering can make a person close their hand around the world. It can make them say, if I hurt, then nothing else matters. But that is how darkness spreads. You do not have to do that. You can still hurt and choose warmth. You can be afraid and still protect what is gentle within you. That is not an easy thing to do, but it is worth it. And I believe that you can do it. Not because I think you're untouched by darkness. None of us are. But because I can see that you are still reaching for the light. And that is what matters most. You look tired now. Good. Let yourself be tired. Oh, my apologies. We've been sitting in the cold for some time now as well. Here. Take this. can borrow this for a while. I will not freeze, I promise. Close your eyes if you can. I will keep talking for a little longer. You do not need to answer, just listen. The thoughts that weighed you down may still come. Let them pass through. You do not have to invite them to linger. You do not have to feed into them. And you do not have to become them. There is fear. There's guilt. There is sadness. And there is you, still here above all of it. Breathe in and out. Good. Again. That's it. No need to force anything. Tomorrow may not be perfect, and that is all right. You do not need a perfect morning. You only need one honest step forward. And after that, another. If your hands shake, then let them shake. If your heart is heavy, carry it carefully. If your thoughts become loud, remember this little chat of ours. The warmth of the fire, the taste of tea, and my voice beside you, reminding you that the darkness in your mind is not the whole sky. You are allowed to rest before you continue. In fact, you must. Even flames need air. So rest now. I am not going anywhere. You did well tonight. Not because you solved everything, but because you stayed and you listened. And because deep down, some part of you still wanted morning to come. Hold on to that part. Protect it. Let it grow. And when you are ready, we will face the next step together. Sleep now, and I will keep watch. When morning comes, we begin again. And if you ever find yourself standing alone when I am not by your side, and you are feeling disheartened, like you are not enough, set your heart ablaze